Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, welcome to the video. Today we're back working for Dirt Perfect. We're actually going to take this up to the shop, do a couple repairs on it real quick, grab this trailer, go move the 120. We're actually taking the 120 up to a place that Chelsea and I used to live, and I don't think I've ever had a truck and trailer up there before, so that should be kind of interesting. Then we're taking Plan B and we're getting the 850 off the hill today. That'll definitely be interesting. And if all goes well and the delivery shows up like it's supposed to, we're moving the rest of the new Dura block, the ICF block, up to the YouTube yacht. So it should be a good day. A lot of stuff going on. Temperatures are finally starting to warm up, so the whole coldest part of this product is starting to come in handy. I have been enjoying it. People keep asking, and I really do like it. I really do. This is my favorite part. Out with the Pepsi and with the water bottle. This little silicone band on the bottom right there, it comes off because it's washable, but it keeps it in your cup holder, and I like that. So we made it up to Mike's shop, and we are working on a tire. This one right here. That one has a slow leak in it somewhere, and we're gonna figure it out. Normally we do it in the shop, but there's top secret things going on in the shop. You guys hear them? They're in there filming top secret stuff, I'm telling you. You grab this for me? No help, that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, we're gonna throw some extra air in it, spray it with some magical soapy water, and see if we can track down our problem. Let's see what we're sitting at now. Okay, so probably need more than that. So it might be something small. It may take a little bit for it to push out enough bubbles to notice. We're going to run these tires through the winter. No, that's not correct. Through the summer. We're going to run these through the summer and then put new rubber on probably late summer, early fall. He does have spank new tires and steel wheels. Tires and wheels for the CD500 we got to get on there. So that'll have some new shoes on it soon. We may have to roll her back here in just a minute. Pull this off. Good news. Good news. We found it. Let me get you a sniper shot in here. Pretty good. Pretty good shooting. Can you see in there? If I get you, I don't know if you can fit through this hole. I'm gonna wiggle you through real close. Can you see it? Can you see the bubbles? Hold on. Wait, I got it. Let me. Oh. You guys fit through that. Can you believe it? We'll bring you in. We'll bring you in. Oh, sorry, that's a tire. We'll bring you right here. There. Can you see it? That valve stem's leaking where that valve stem's leaking where it hits the rim. There's just a nut right here, and you tighten that nut up. And hopefully, we'll check this one while we're here. This one should be okay. Yep, no bubbles. Hopefully we can just tighten that nut up back on that one and make the bubble stop. All right, I set you up on the backside. I can't get to it from the backside because of the angle, obviously. But you guys, can you see the bubbles right there? That's where we're trying to get to on the other side. Oh yeah, okay, hold on. Okay. That'll work. Just the little covers. What the? Now it's off there. Oh, she's bubbling good. Where do you think I put that wrench? Yeah, I think we gotta replace that valve stem. All right, I'm gonna flip this over, take that core out, let the air out of this thing, see if I can't track down a new. It's this right here. It's all split right there. Can you see that? I don't know if it's focusing or not. Anyway, we're gonna replace that. Seat. I can grab that so I don't lose it. Don't grab it. Don't grab it. Don't grab it. Don't grab it. Aha! We didn't drop it. Success. Let me get that old grommet out of there. See that old grommet? I'll split out, busted like that. We just, same valve stem, we just have a new grommet to put on there. I don't know why I threw that, I'll pick it up later. I'm gonna get a little grease to put around that, just so it's easier to get in there. I'll be right back. All right, just greased it up a little bit to help get that new grommet in there. Come off that now. And I should be able to just pry up with a little twist. Oh, yeah, she looks good there. She looks good. You got that on there. Nut is on. You guys will come in from this side. I don't know if that works or not. Anyway, we're going to tighten that up. Put the core back in. See if she takes. We still have the bead on one side, so I'm hoping we can just throw some air to it. It'll set. Bead set on there just fine. She's sitting at 80 right now. We're going to get her a little further. Well, then we'll get them back on and maybe we'll go haul some equipment. Be handy. I guess before we get too carried away, we gotta throw some soapy water on it. See what we got. You guys see in there? Looks good. No air coming out. We're gonna go real slow here, just bump these in. Make sure everything's tight before we get too crazy with it. Now, I mean tight, I mean the two wheels pressed against each other and the inner wheel pressed against the axle. We're just gonna go slow and walk her in. Make sure we don't get too cockeyed. It's looking good though. Nice and easy. Oh, I need you to come with me. Thank you. We'll be good to go. It took a little bit longer than we expected, but it's fixed. And that's what matters. There it is. Come on. There we go. That'll work. I do like this jack. Not bad. I'm gonna grab the loader and we're gonna get that water plow off there real quick. That's close enough. That ought to work. Gonna have to. I guess I could have pulled the truck out, but what fun would that be? We are ready to go. I mentioned a tug test earlier. If you drive, you know, but if you don't drive, you don't know. See the trailer brake? Oh, there's some mud on my mirror. Looks like somebody got stuck the other day. It was me. It's fun. Anyway, trailer brakes. Basically, you're just pulling on the trailer brakes. See if the trailer falls off the trailer. No! The trailer falls off the truck. If the trailer falls off the trailer, now that's a bad day. That would be a bad day. Well, we are good to go. You gonna do something stupid? Yeah, you are. Well, why wouldn't you? I mean, sure. Look at all the seconds you save. So many 3 tons? Oh, yeah, we're good on that. We're good on that for sure. We take a different road on the way up, though. Oh, look at that. Dry as a bone up here. Dry as a bone. excuses there. That's just poor driving. Found a ditch though, so. The plus side is we're picking up an excavator, so no worries. It'll all be fine and it'll all work out. We'll get rid of those. I very optimistically walked the machine down here to the road. It is somewhat dry, but there is still definitely a little moisture on the bottom. We'll see if we can come out of this. We will see. A dead-end road, and that's the second time I've had to move for a car coming from that dead end. There's only like 2 houses down there, so odds are that should be all of them. Chains on, looks good. Flags, banners, deck swept. I'm gonna stick you up there for just a little bit, but I want to show you something. Friendly reminder. So friendly reminder, check your chains. That could have been a bad day right there. We'll throw that up front. We'll give that to Officer Huber. He likes stuff like that, so he can kind of show what things can go wrong whenever he does his classes, which is pretty cool. We'll save the hooks off of it for another chain, but so if it's a drastic change in grade from one road to the other, sometimes I raise the tail up. Just because it does stick out so far, it'll drag. But I'm gonna stick you up here, see if I can get this in the view. And you guys can see how steep this hill is. This is the worst part. The hill up's pretty bad. They've done a lot of work to it though. It is nicer than it used to be. with this random section. I'm looking over at, I know you guys can't see it, but we're at 19 degrees right now. 19 degree on the slope. Loaded behind me, getting ready to transition from pavement to gravel. Right at 20. Backing it off. Yeah, sitting right at 20 degrees. Yeah, coming down that hill, sitting right at 20 degrees with a curve right at the bottom. So it's always a little nerve-wracking, but it's not bad. Lie to you guys, this is gonna hurt a little bit. For the record, I told Mike this was gonna happen, and he said try it. So here we go. You know, a fella could have just edited the video and kept going with it and just said that that was me, that I made it out. But I'll be honest with you, it wasn't. I had to call Mike. I told you earlier in the video that Mike and I had that conversation. We actually used to live up there, so I was familiar with the road, and I've been up there before. And I told him, I said, I don't think I can make it out because I think I'll end up washboarding, which is exactly what happened. And he said, no worries, if you can't make it, I'm only a couple miles away. He was going to be in Derby that day anyway. He said, just give me a call, we'll get it taken care of. And sure enough, he came up and drove it right out, no problem. As far as getting the 850 moved, Mike and Aaron went up and moved the 850 later that afternoon. They did it on the C8500 and what Mike calls the Plan B trailer, the backup trailer, which worked really great actually, no problems. I have a really short clip of that, but not a whole lot, because I made a really silly mistake and got stuck in that field the first time, and because I couldn't drive my way out of that washboard, I was behind schedule, and that's probably the biggest bummer out of it all, to be honest. I don't mind when I put myself behind schedule, because, you know, that's just my life, but whenever I end up running a little bit behind and Mike and Aaron have to pick up the slack, that hurts the pride just a little bit. It really does. We're getting ready to get in this. I'll tell you why in just a second, but first, here's the clip of them coming off the hill at the 850. Aaron, Mike, appreciate you saving me that day. That was definitely a big thing. Anyway, loader time. So here's what we're grabbing. The rest of our ICF came in. We've got 16 bundles down here. We're gonna get 16 bundles up to the house, and we're gonna take the braces up to the house as well and get ready for the next day of stacking. Mike did offer the plumb wall braces if I wanted to try them, but I hated to do that because I don't know when we're actually gonna be able to pour, and I didn't want to strap all these fancy new braces to the wall and then he turn around and need them for another job later. So we decided it'd be best if we just use the old mono braces. But I'll be honest, I really like these braces. I've never had a problem with them. They're good braces. They're old. We've poured a lot of houses with them, that's for sure. But they work great and they'll be perfect for us. I'll meet you guys at the YouTube yacht. Can't really see all that great, we're just kind of guessing, but so far we haven't come to a sudden stop. That's a good thing, I guess. I cannot get the wheel loader down to the actual building thingamajig, so we're just gonna have to put everything up here, and that'll be fun. But I need to have enough foresight that I put this brace rack somewhere where it won't be in the way of the concrete truck where we pour. I guess I can always pull it out of the way. Let's just go right here. All right, so we've got 14 bundles up there. These are left over from a job, and I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to take the other 2 to make a total of 16 bundles out of this stack, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I need to call Mike and double check, but I think that's where the other 2 are supposed to come from. And that's not a big deal. If I need to grab 2 more, well, I'll just throw 2 more on top of the car, you know what I mean? So people always ask about the high water and if the river ever floods here, and it does. It is high water season for us right now, and the river's up, so I thought I'd come down to the park and kind of show you what it looks like. So that sign there, you've seen it in other videos, but it's obviously hard to tell now. That sign there, you actually walk under it. There's a pier that goes out into the river, so you can kind of check that out. Kind of looks like the steamboat on the sign is going upriver, doesn't it? Anyway, that's what it looks like down at the park right now. Those two posts right there, those are the basketball goals for the basketball court. But this is pretty normal for us. This is pretty much every year. The highway that direction, the highway that direction, and the highway that direction are all currently underwater and closed. Derby kind of turns into an island whenever the river comes up. But everybody's used to it. There's four-wheeler trails everywhere. Boats parked everywhere, cars parked everywhere. It's just kind of the way of life on the river, I guess. And then highways closed both directions right now. But here are the, I don't know, historical markers for flood levels. 1937, 64, you guys can read, right? 97. 2018 got up to there. And that was the 2011. You can see where some of the mobile homes are in reference to that. But that was the 37 flood, which is pretty crazy to think. Anyway, people ask about that sometimes, so thought I'd show you. Let's get our mohawk of a car. So we got those two bundles up here off the top of the car, just in case you are new to the channel and you're not familiar with the project. This is the YouTube Yacht project. It's a rental cabin we're building in the shape of a steamboat, paddle wheeler, few decks, charging off into the sunset. The exciting thing here is I've got a week off of the station, so I will be able to get quite a bit done. Hopefully get all of this stacked out, braces up, window and door bucks in, the whole thing. I hope we can get it all stacked out during that week. That would be awesome. So the next few videos, YouTube Yacht, and I'm excited about that. As far as the trucking aspect of this video, man, I wish I had like some cool excuse, but I don't. I just need a brain break. Most of you guys know you've been with the channel for a little minute. You understand that there's been some big changes, good changes, changes I am excited about, and have been going very well, by the way, just in case you're wondering. But it's definitely, you know, it's on your mind. It's something you're thinking about. And just like your body needs a break, your brain needs a break sometimes too. And I'll be honest, I will be very happy to get out here and work on this and just kind of forget about the world for a little bit. It'll be a good feeling. And we got a family vacation coming up too, which is much needed. I am definitely looking forward to that. I hope you guys are looking forward to the rest of this project. As always, thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys on the next one.